closer, sweetheart. Yes, just like that. I've been waiting to tell you something important, and I want your ear all to myself for a moment. It's late enough that the hum of the city has quieted to a distant lull. The curtains shift in the faint night breeze, and the lamp behind me sheds a puddle of warm amber over us, turning every curve of your face into soft sculpture. I'm kneeling beside where you're curled up, elbows on the cushions, chin in my hands, tracing invisible shapes along your sleeve with the featherweight tip of my finger. You smell faintly of fresh laundry and a day well lived, and I can still see the outline of that triumphant smile you tried so hard to hide when you walked through the door. I know you. Victories linger on you like light does on morning leaves. I don't need a trumpet blast or fireworks to notice. The tiny lift at the corner of your mouth gave you away before you even set your bag down. So here we are, tucked in this gentle pocket of evening, steam from 2 mugs of chamomile, coiling into lazy question marks on the coffee table. The world outside, politely waiting while I lean in a little closer. How are you feeling right now? I mean the honest, unvarnished version. You don't have to answer out loud yet. Just hold the feeling where I can see it glimmer in your eyes. I'm ready to celebrate it with you, whether it's exhilaration, exhaustion, or that wobbly combination of both that tends to perch on your shoulders after a big milestone. You did a lot today. You moved mountains only you ever truly saw, and you made it look effortless from the outside. By the way, before we sink too screen lit up with the green tick of success. I respond with soft and tender exclamations, punctuating your story like petals drifting across a page. Time glides forward, and my narration gathers little flashes of humor. Your coffee spill shaped exactly like a heart on the conference table. The soundtrack of squeaky sneakers in the hallway. The dramatic pause when the lights flickered and everyone gasped. We giggle, and I wipe an imaginary tear of laughter from beneath your eye. Slowly, a hush settles again, and I smooth my palm down your forearm in a long, calming stroke. Now we're tipping past the middle of our conversation. The clock's minute hand hovers somewhere around 16, and the air seems to hush in anticipation. My tone dips lower, velvet soft. Listen carefully, love. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the way you refuse to quit, even when the odds snarl at you. I'm proud of the crinkles at the corners of your eyes that prove you still find reasons to smile. I'm proud of the lists you keep, the late nights you push through, the mornings you drag yourself upright when gravity feels doubled. Say it with me. I did well today. Whisper it. Let it dance right past your lips, even if it feels strange. Good. Again, this time first secret dream that flutters up when you picture life a year from now. Don't overthink. Let it spill like quicksilver. I lean closer, ear nearly brushing your lips, and catch your words whole. My answering smile is so wide, it crinkles the quiet. I remind you that progress isn't a staircase. It's a winding forest path, and sometimes moss hides the stones you trip on. Tripping doesn't mean you failed. It just means you're still moving. And every time you stumble, remember there's someone beside you holding a lantern. Yes, that's me, ready to illuminate the next few steps. Say it once more. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm worthy. Your voice gains resolve, gentle yet confident, like a candle that refuses to flicker in the draft. Perfect. Keep that mantra coiled warm around your ribs whenever the night gets cold. We drift toward the softer hours. The street lights outside yawn into deeper orange, and your eyelids hover halfway closed. I balance the rhythm of my words with the cadence of your breaths. In, out, slow, even, patient. There's no rush. Everything urgent has been tended to, and the universe grants you permission to unravel into rest. I smooth an imaginary blanket up over your shoulders, tucking it under your chin. I remind you that tomorrow will greet you with new puzzles. But tonight, this exact pocket of time belongs purely to restoration. I lay out gentle affirmations like lavender sachets around you. You are enough, exactly as you are. Your efforts matter. Your pace is perfect for your journey. You deserve soft things, including soft moments like this. Your breathing deepens. The room itself seems to sigh, settling its weight onto sleep rest now.